Hey everybody, Michael and Bennett here. Bennett just woke up, so he's kind of tired. I don't think he's ready to talk quite yet, so he'll join in later. I'm just gonna watch for now. And today we're gonna play Felix the Cat for the NES, and we're playing it on our original Nintendo Entertainment System. And this isn't a game that I grew up with. It's a game that I tried probably 6 months ago, and it was really fun. And it wasn't too hard. I think I beat it on my first playthrough, which I'm not always looking for something too hard. I remember it gave me quite a few lives, so. And let's give it a try. Ring, 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 ring. Felix, if you don't want to give me the bag, I'll get it away from you anyway. Click. So Felix the Cat is a really old cartoon. Started during the silent days of cartoon. I think he's been around since the late 20s or early 30s. I'm not a huge fan, but I know a bit about it. I mean, this game came out, I think, in '92, which is kind of around the time where it seemed like they were trying to have a revival of Felix, where they made a new cartoon, The Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat, sometime in the 90s that I remember watching. But he's kind of a magician. He's got this magic bag. That's what that bad scientist wants. And you see we already got our first power-up. I remember this game had some pretty cool power-up system. We have hearts going on. We got a lot going on here. So those hearts. Okay, now we just got our next power-up. And I think those hearts indicate a time limit for your power-ups, unless you can get more hearts. So they don't just automatically run out, but you do have to keep collecting them. And you can get pretty powered up here. And it also works with your hit system, because each time you're hit, you'll lose a power-up. So if you're at the bottom, you'll just die. But if you're right now like this with this car thing, you have quite a few hits. And I think tank is the best you can get. Whoa! But I already just lost it. But you see, I just reverted back to that power-up. And I think you get more and more of them by just collecting these little Felix heads that are everywhere. And once you get a certain amount, probably like 10 or something, you get the power-up. But right when I tried this game, I thought it was a good-looking game, good music, seemed like a lot of fun. Something I would have loved back in the day. You ready? You want to give it a try? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here you go. So with that one, you gotta be just careful, because see how it arches? Like, you should be shooting them from below right now. Jump a little. There you go. So each power-up has kind of a... Oh, you get those milks too. Alright, this one's easy because it just shoots forward. There you go, you got it. Don't jump on them though, just hit them. This one's kind of the hardest one because you gotta be pretty close to them. Just gotta be careful with your platforming. So now you're weakest, so you just have a little puncher. So just be careful with that. Well, here, why don't I take over a little? Since we don't have much lives. Why don't you wait till we build up maybe some lives? Maybe a little early for you to be platforming. But not for me, I could wake up platforming. I platform in my sleep. Ah, maybe not. Ah. Alright, let's do better. Threw off my Felix groove. Let's get it back. Why don't you go ahead and let that dog in? Yeah, it's a good solid game. In some ways it kind of reminds me of, well, not really Mario, but I guess it's got a little Mario to it. And then I used to rent a game, Bugs Bunny's Birthday Bash, a lot, that it kind of reminds me of also, that I thought was a lot of fun. But you might have seen when the Angry Video Game Nerd made fun of it for being so bad. But I kind of liked it.
You kind of liked it. Why did you mention that?
Well, I guess I did like it then. I liked it quite a bit.
Why didn't you Video Game Nerd make fun of it?
I guess he didn't like it. Everyone has their own opinions. Not everyone enjoys the same things. So that's fine. It's okay if the nerd didn't like it. So if we get enough here, this is when we could start doing well. Is when you get enough when you get hearts again after you've already got full health, that's when I think you can start earning lives. And that's when it gets pretty easy.
Gonna try.
No, let me build it up a little, because you lost all our lives last time and we had to continue. I want to get us far here, because there's a lot of fun variety as you get further in the game. Darn it. I don't want us losing early, like we seem to sometimes. Because there are some kind of weird boating levels and flying levels where you have different kind of power-ups that I'd like to get to. This thing looks kind of like a car and an airplane, huh? Wonder what it's supposed to be. Oh man. I didn't know those tree guys barfed up projectiles. Oops, I thought I got him. Darn it. Alright, let's do this. Lots of weird bad guys too. And from what I remember of Felix the cat, it was all very weird. And I think he was kind of a troublemaker. Oh, here's our first boss. It's this professor kid. Looks like he's riding a pretend donkey, throwing balls at us. Well, we have kind of the hardest power-up to fight him with. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. He wasn't too hard. First bosses shouldn't be too hard though. So that's the end of the first world. And we gotta rescue the girlfriend, just like you do in so many of these old games. Oh, now we got a flying kind of level. So.
I wanna try.
You wanna try it? Alright, here you go. Careful. Careful.
Oh.
We lost our lives again.
I
In quick fashion. You hate every game. You gotta give them time.
It's so hard.
It's not really very hard. You just have to spend a little time with it. I wonder if you could punch these happy guys. But we're not doing what I needed to do at the beginning, which is not get hurt and build up our lives. We're doing pretty poor at that. Let's see if we could improve that. So you still have, I think, 3 power-ups, 2 or 3 here. So now we've got a balloon, and we're throwing like frisbees. I think Felix is kind of a troublemaking cat. Always up to something crazy. Oh, here we go. Now we got an airplane. That's pretty good. What kind of weapons do we have? Oh, shoot straight forward. That's good. Yeah, we'll leave him. It's got some real fun music. Let's take care of this guy first. There we go, now we're into it. Now we can start getting some... Oh, of course, right after I say that. Nope. Nothing up there. Used to looking for secrets. I don't remember there being many secrets in this game though. Just those bags that you find that you go in a lot. So we're back to a normal level. The only down... Well, I guess we did keep a power up.
That's right.
You wanna try it again? I'm just starting to get us some lives. And we're running out of continues each time we try. Oh, this is one with multiple paths. I guess you could try. We don't have to beat the whole game. Whoa! I'll try it right now. Let's see if maybe I could get us a couple more lives. Oh, we have a different bag this time to go out of. I think it brings us to a different place. Oh, it did. Well, let's just keep going forward. I remember there's more back, but that's alright. You don't need to see every single part of the level. Oh, these things. Now you gotta shoot these a couple times. Oh, man. Alright. The bats are the really hard ones. Kind of sneak up on you because they're small and floating around. Whee! Ah! Alright, we gotta stop getting hurt. You wanna try it again?
Okay, I am in the same level.
It's not the same level.
Okay.
Here you go. Just take your time. Looks like there's an upper path too if you want to go on it. Go on those blocks. Might be some secrets. Good thinking. think you'll have to jump to it. Oh no, we got it. Get him. Hey, you're getting better at it already. You got the tank. Oh, you lost the tank. Oh, you could go in that bag back there. It's good to go in it. Gives us a lot of health. And it lets you do shortcuts. You should have listened to me. See, look. If you see these kind of bags and you go on them, you just push down.
I know. Where is she?
Sometimes they're kind of hidden like that in the ground. And sometimes they're floating high and more obvious. Oh, see, look. You probably could have got a life if you went in there before. Although we still have 3 lives. We're doing alright. Have you ever heard of Felix the cat before?
Yeah, and I watched the show and we played with him before.
You've heard of him? Alright. Tank it up. You know what you say when you get this power up? You say, "Thank you very much."
Mission boss.
Yep. It's pretty easy with the tank though, huh? Oh, but I shouldn't have got cocky there. Don't get cocky, kid. Alright, we got him. The bosses aren't too hard. What kind of world do you think is coming next? Ring, 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 ring. You're doing well, Felix, but soon your game will be over. Click. Nice of him to say we're doing well, though. Kind of silly, huh? So I think it shows you the boss on each one of those. So I think next we're dealing with a robot boss. You can see the worlds look a bit different. But they play mostly the same. Except for those ones where it's like flying or on the water. We haven't seen any on the water yet though, huh?
I'm gonna stay for the one.
And the water ones where you're like on top of the water on a little boat kind of thing. So those are kind of, I guess those are kind of like Mario with the pipes. Maybe this is kind of a Mario thing. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
I need to get them out.
I think those are just points. Points aren't as important. I just wanted to keep moving on. Whoa. The tank is cool, but you do have to think a little more before you shoot with the tank, since you have to account for that lob and that arc in the shot. Oh, they do fill up your heart a little, so it is good to get all the milks too. See, we're starting to build up some lives now. Then we should be okay to fool around a little more. Round 3-2. Ah, darn it. What is this guy? Looks like maybe a snail with wings. What do you think? Power-ups are a little like Mario, where you have, like, you could get Yoshi and have the cape in Mario World, and then you feel really strong because you know that you could have a few extra hits by losing that Yoshi and then still turning big. It's kind of like that, because you know you could get hurt more. Except it's even more so with this game, since you have a lot of levels of power up. What do we have? The punching bag, the cane, the car airplane thing, and the tank. So we got 4 in this one. In the main mode.
I think the highest you need to go up to.
Yeah. And then you start getting lives. And then for the flying ones, I think the airplane's the highest, and then for the boat one, I think there's less power-ups, like only 1 or 2. But it does make it easier to get lives. So we're getting lives a little bit now. We're up to 6. So this is why it gets kind of easy. You just have to do well for a while to get there.
In the third world.
Yeah, we're in the 3rd world right now.
Not the last world.
No, I think there's probably 6 worlds, my guess. Or maybe 8. For some reason, it used to be the thing to have 8 worlds a lot in games. I guess because Mario did it.
I never liked the Super Mario Brothers because all your scenes are really hard.
Too hard?
Yeah.
You should move your hand from in front of your mouth, and no one's gonna be able to hear you. Yeah, the first Mario Brothers was really hard. I still can't play it well and beat it well. I could get pretty far to almost the end, but it's hard to actually beat it all the way for me. There's some games like that that are just too hard that I really want to like and get into, but I'm just not that good at. Like the Mega Man games, I'm not that good at, but I think they're really cool, and I always want to play them and be good at them. Or Castlevania games, the old ones are kind of hard too.
Yeah, I don't really like Super Mario Brothers.
Do you like the second one?
What do you mean?
The second Super Mario Brothers? Super Mario Brothers 2?
I never played Super Mario 2.
You know, the one where you could be Princess and Toad and Luigi and Mario.
Yeah, I never experienced that much.
You played it.
Not too much barely.
How about Mario 3?
Yeah, I like that one. That's pretty fun.
That's definitely the best of the old ones. By a lot. How about Mario World?
It could be a little hard sometimes. Especially on the Raspberry Pi controller.
Oh, it's harder to play on the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, the Raspberry Pi controller makes me mad because on quite a few games I've been trying, it's hard to do it on those. Especially with Punch Out.
Yeah, I think Punch Out, there's some lag if you play with the Raspberry Pi, that makes it harder. Yeah, now we're doing well. We got 9 lives. Just like a
Cat.
You got it.
Hey, more cat.
Oh, I think we're at a boss now. Is that robot? Oh, cool. It's like a shooter kind of thing. Remember when we fought that alien at the end of Super Mario Land, and we had a shooting kind of level like this? The one for Game Boy, the black and white one.
Oh yeah, that one.
And we had to fight, instead of Bowser, you fight an alien named Tatonga for some reason.
Yeah, the alien.
Oh, we're gonna fight a blob. You wanna hop back in, give it a try, or you just wanna walk? Here you go.
They look like an easy level.
Maybe. Don't fall in the water.
Man, that could be a tank.
You don't like tank? Tank's pretty helpful here when the enemies are on different levels than you. So you could shoot it higher easily. Oh, good. So it looks like we're on a tropical island now, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about that. So I think the longer you hold down the tank shot, the higher the angle. There you go. And the less you hold it down, the shorter the angle. Nope. Teach that bird a lesson. Oh, looks like a little octopus. Oh, but he looks so cute. Why do you have to shoot him?
He tried to kill me.
You're gonna go down? There's an up path too.
Big deal.
Alright, be careful. You got a moving part. Change your mind.
Oh.
Well, since you're up here, you have higher to fall at least. So this one's kind of tricky because you gotta have the enemies pretty close range to you. Oh, no, no. Ah, at least you didn't fall into a pit.
Don't.
Alright.
Oh.
Carefully. Oh, going back up. Oh.
Ooh. Why does all of it have to be so hard?
Ooh.
God.
Almost. Want me to take it over? You got it. Maybe.
Freaking suck.
Oh, yeah. Control your hate, you must. Who's that?
Stupid person.
That's a terrible Yoda impression. Fear leads to darkness. Okay, let's see here. We gotta get powered up. It's kind of like on Mario, when you're the little Mario, you feel weak. The nice thing about the short attack is that it goes all around you. It's not just shooting one direction. So it's like you're invincible for a moment. Oh, here we go, our first water one. You want to try it out?
Yeah, I've been on.
Alright, it's kind of tricky. You gotta get used to the way that it bounces and the momentum. Ooh, you're on a dolphin.
Ooh, crazy dolphin.
Oh, careful.
Freaking sucks.
That's a really small attack. You really need the dolphin for this to make it easier.
That freaking sucks.
Alright. Sucks is not a nice word.
It's so nice and beautiful for harmony.
You're silly.
Why is a dolphin shooting out fire?
Just like real life.
Except they don't do that in real life.
What?
Probably if they did, they won't be in Dungeons Zoo. Maybe at Six Flags so people could see them.
Didn't they shoot fire at us when we went to Six Flags?
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Oh, maybe they shot water. I don't know. Same thing.
I do remember them shooting water at everybody.
That was pretty cute, huh?
Yeah, they got the hose and I can't believe they actually painted that Six Flags. They actually got their painting.
Yeah, we got paintings by dolphins. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
So,
perfect harmony.
you only have 2 power-ups this time. The normal raft, which is kind of a stinker, and the dolphin, which lets you
Stinky
shoot.
paper.
But it is easy to get a lot of lives since you're already at full power-up.
Yeah, like right at the beginning you get to the dolphin.
Yeah, doesn't
It's
take
so
much
hard
at
to
all.
stay like it being in the water. Water's so stupid shaky.
Not that hard. You just have to work on your platforming skills.
I'm good at my platforming skills.
You are?
I'm stupid kid.
Stupid good? Is that something people say?
Stupid good.
Ah!
Get it fresh.
Oh, there we go. Eat fresh.
from Subway.
This video brought to you by Subway.
I'm hungry for Subway now.
I think you always want some Subway. Let's go make a sandwich from the kitchen.
Some perfect harmony.
The Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat. Maybe we'll have to watch an episode of that after this.
About Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the Hat?
Yeah.
You could read some Cat in the Hat.
Or Dog in the Hat, like my dog Skip right here.
What's your favorite Dr. Seuss book?
I don't know. I think it is Night of Living Dummy.
It's not a Dr. Seuss. That's a Goosebumps. I know you like, which one? You like to read Apples Up on Top to me?
Yeah.
Which other one do you like? Oh, look, we're underwater this time.
Can I?
You want to try it?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look, we're riding a sea turtle.
Can I try?
There you go. What other Dr. Seuss books do you like? Grinch That Stole Christmas?
I like a bunch. Like,
Whoa!
I need to get those.
Careful of those jellies.
Jellies. I like my jellyfish.
You could go a little faster. There you go. Oh, don't touch them. There you go.
Fix it, Felix.
Careful, careful.
Oh my god.
Why are you going up in that corner anyway? Get down.
I'm cornered.
Well, just get down. He's not coming.
He's coming.
Just go down.
He's
There you
trying
go.
to kill me. He's a hitman. Oh my god.
I think you'd be a hit fish. Oh, you got killed by a little bubble.
This game's so. Wait a minute. Let me try something.
Careful, those Oh, want me to take back over now? It's getting a little too hairy for you.
Too hairy.
Sounds a little bit like Jaws music.
I like the Jaws movie music. Hey, we should make a video about that terrible game. I'm not joking.
You want to make a video about the Jaws game?
Yeah, and I actually bought something on the game later that helped me like attract Jaws, and then I could go that high and better after gaming those garbage.
Why is it garbage? Just because the nerd says it?
No, because
Because it's kind of bad to play.
it's so hard. Who the heck are you being? And Jaws. It's impossible to beat Jaws. First try.
Do you like... Maybe we should make a video about the other Jaws game too.
Yeah, like now.
Jaws Unleashed. That's a fun one.
Yeah, like now because you're being
Because you get to be Jaws.
Yeah, and it's just like better, way better.
What did you think of Shark Week this year? I know we only watched a little of it.
It was cool.
Oh. I think if you touch those girlfriends, you get a little bit bonus points. So that's cool. Now we're in like a submarine shaped like us. Oh, I think we got a boss. Let's do it. The Blob.
The blob, the blob, dun, 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 dun.
Beware of the blob, it creaks and creeps from side to side. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa!
What are you singing?
The song from the Blob movie. The very strange song from the Blob movie. It sounds not like a horror movie at all. Alright, we did it. See, the game's not too hard, huh?
The bosses seem easy.
They are pretty easy. I'm surprised they... I guess it's because they don't take a lot of hits, maybe. Ring, ring.
I'm getting mad feels. I can't control myself anymore. Quick.
Uh-oh. Oh, cool.
What?
Cowboy Felix.
Wait, what?
In that picture, it showed a cow. I wonder if that's someone we're gonna fight. It looks like us, or what it means. This place looks like maybe a prehistoric world, kinda, huh?
Yeah. Wait, why are you in that one?
I guess because we switched out from the other type, so sometimes it's not one-to-one on what kind of power-ups you have.
Power-ups are fun on this game, though.
Yeah, that's one of the things I liked about it. Was these cool power-up, how different they are. Oh yeah, we do have some dinosaurs.
Don't kill the dinosaurs.
They're blowing fire at me.
I know, they're cute.
Well, I think that makes him a dragon.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh yeah, okay, getting dinosaurs now.
There's a couple games that I liked playing a lot on NES because of the power-ups. One of them, remember we watched the movie of Little Nemo in Dream World? That boy that goes to kind of the dream place, and there's a princess, and that frog clown guy, and all that stuff, and nightmare people. You remember that at all?
No.
Well, maybe we'll have to see it again. They had a game of it that I liked quite a bit because you could ride different kinds of animals, and that was fun. And then there was also a Flintstones game I liked because you could also ride some different kind of dinosaurs on it.
Yeah, you showed me a tiny bit of that.
Oh yeah, I showed you a little of it at Papa's. And you have to rescue your pets because they've been stolen by a time traveler.
I'm kind of stupid for a Flintstones game, though.
Well, remember I told you stories didn't used to be very important. That's why I don't really care about stories as much as you, because I grew up with stories like that.
Report it for me.
Well, not always. Look at Luigi's Mansion. There's not a lot of story to it.
The story is that Mario got kidnapped by all the bees, and they put him in painting, and they tricked you coming there for you to get in the painting.
Yeah, see, that's not a very in-depth story.
I say it is.
Well, the story's Luigi got a paper saying you won a mansion, and then he showed up to the mansion, and it was a trick. The end.
That's not how it is.
That's all the details you have at the beginning. Darn it! Eat my frisbee.
What are frisbees?
I don't know. They look kind of like it to me.
They are, and how do they kill people?
Frisbees can be deadly.
They can be deadly.
Maybe metal frisbee. You know what I heard? I heard frisbees were originally pie plates, and then you would just throw the pie plates around after you ate the pie, and frisbee was the pie company or something. I don't know if it's true. That's something I heard. Ah!
That sounds dangerous.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend going around throwing plates. Especially metal ones. Well, at least metal ones wouldn't be breaking everywhere. But they may be hurting.
I remember once we were playing frisbee at an old house, and then we got stuck in the neighbor's yard. They're all like, they're at somewhere for a while on that day, so we had to wait for a while.
Yeah, that's the trouble when you play anything you throw around in your backyard. Sometimes it goes in your neighbor's yard, huh?
And then that's what happened.
I guess it's really just like two different arcs, a big one or a little one, depending on how long you hold it down.
Wait, why does it look different?
What?
In the finger shooting.
It looks different?
Yeah. Looks like a big
I don't know. Alright. What would you do if you had a magic bag like Felix?
I'll throw it away.
Ah! I used to read these books called Discworld. And there was a type of magic bag in it called the luggage, and it had like 100 legs, and the legs looked like little human legs, and it would follow you, this wizard around named Rincewind, and he could pull like anything out of it. Inside the luggage was huge. Oh, we are fighting like I guess a fake Felix, a cowboy Felix.
Fix it, Felix. I didn't look like that.
Maybe he's a robot that scientist created or something. I don't know. I don't really remember anything about the characters of this. Besides Felix a little bit. Alright, we made it through another world. Now we have 14 lives. Wow, we got a lot of lives pretty quickly. So we're well on our way to finishing this, I think. Oh, look. There's the girlfriend. This must be the last one. I think this is World 6. Well, let's see if we can finish it up.
Dolphins. They kick butt at everything. These are smartest things in the world. No, they're not.
Some people think dolphins are smarter than humans.
I don't think they are.
Some people also think dolphins are aliens.
Really?
Yep.
People are stupid.
Oh, whoa, I thought I was going to hit that bird.
Well, I don't think a dolphin is a human.
Not a human, an alien.
Yeah, I mean alien. Well,
I don't know. Remember Echo the dolphin?
Yeah.
That has aliens in it because it's based on what some people really think that are strange people.
I wish I could say that word on here. Will be too.
No rude words, please. Keep it clean.
No rhyme must have already said though.
No. Not even rhyming rude words, sir.
Should you do a video Echo the Dolphin?
Yeah, we could do Echo. I think we'll do a video of every game. We just have to keep doing them. I always liked Echo the Dolphin, even though I don't usually get too far. It's kind of confusing, but it is fun. It's different.
Camping is a little bit dumb though. How is it?
Well, it's got kind of a crazy story. You know, we have a couple other Echo games we haven't even really played.
Well, I thought they only made 2 Echo games.
No, there's Echo Tides of Time, I think is the second one on Genesis, and then we also had one on there, Echo Junior. I don't know what that one is. And then we actually have an Echo the Dolphin for Dreamcast we have to play. I think we got to try that one because I think it's 3D and more modern. But that one's fun. So what are some of the games you for sure want to do videos about? And tell us in the comments if there's a game you want us to look at and do a video on, either a Let's Play or a Thoughts and Memories video.
Maybe we can do Jaws.
Well, you already said Jaws. Is there any other ones you really want to get to?
No.
Just Jaws right now? Maybe that could be the next one we do. Oh, ooh. And I was doing so well.
We have 18 lives now.
We're picking up lives. 18 lives. That must mean... Oh, I missed it. That must mean 2 cats. You get it?
Yeah, now 19 lives.
Oh, well, that must be more than 2 cats. Ruined my own joke.
No, then soon it's gonna probably be 38. Probably 3 cats, right?
38.
Then 40.
And that doesn't... You're getting a little mixed up, though.
Oh, yeah, 28.
So what's 3 times 9?
3 times 9. 36.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's 4 times 9. 27. Remember, 3 times 10's 30, so 3 times 9 has to be less.
Skip, go. I'm trying to make
3 less. So what do you think? Is this a pretty awesome game?
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm sure if you practice it a bit, got your NES skills up a little, you could do well at it too. As you can see, once you start doing well, it gets very easy to rack up the lives. The first time I played it, I beat it, and by the end of it, I think I had like 50 something lives.
That's a lot of cats.
That is a lot of cats. What if you were the crazy cat man and you had over 50 cats?
No, by 100.
You don't want 100 cats?
Yeah.
Like you need to have some farmland. You'd have to have a ranch for all your cats. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we're fighting this guy again.
That's weird.
I wonder where I find him. Repeat bosses.
That's what it says.
Nope. That's what I'm says. Oh, darn it. There we go. Boy. It'd be a lot harder to beat if you didn't have the shooting turtle. If you had to get close to him and punch him. I guess all these bosses would be pretty hard if you came at them with a low power up. Maybe the power up system's a little too strong. That's why the game's so easy. I like that it has some variety to it though. Yeah, and I like the way everything looks. Ring, ring. Why is he always calling us? Why are we always going home? Felix, I can't stand anymore. I'm going to smash you. Click. Get your bag, Felix. He looks mad. Now we're fighting the professor again, looks like. The younger professor, or kid professor, or whatever.
How many worlds are there?
I'm guessing 8. I think we're gonna have one more after this where we fight the actual guy. Since it's showing that professor guy. Whoa, boy. Darn it. I'm not used to the momentum of those snowballs yet. I gotta figure out exactly how they work. Ooh. This place looks pretty cold. Oh man, right on.
That's why don't pay attention to what you say. Pay attention to what you do.
Huh? Don't pay attention to what you say, pay attention to what you do. Could pay attention to both. What you do is more important than what you say, though.
What I say is more important to say. It's more important to say thank you. It's more important to say thank you than killing somebody.
Okay. You know what they say?
What?
Actions speak louder than words.
And then here's one thing. I'm Kyle and I say, kick your baby.
No South Park stuff, please.
That's just one little joke.
Kick the baby? Oh, yeah.
Kyle, kick the baby. Don't kick the baby. It's not all funny all the time, so.
Yeah, it can be funny. It can be pretty bad, too.
Yeah. He treated his brother really badly.
Yeah, that's not good.
He said since he's adopted, he's his brother.
That's not good. If someone's adopted into your family, then you should treat them like anyone else in your family. Whoa. Whoa. Got snowballs coming fast.
Oh yeah, die.
Who do you think's throwing those snowballs? Or you think they're just coming by themselves? You think it's a professor? I wonder what his name is. Alright. I haven't even been paying attention how many parts there are in each of these. 2, 3.
I like 2.
Think it's 2 in each? Seems like maybe.
3 maybe.
I don't know. It's gone by so fast. Whoa. So this game is one of the ones that I found playing them now that makes it a lot of fun to go back and try games. You already know the ones that you grew up with, and you know which ones are fun, and you've already kind of experienced those, but it's cool that you can go back still and find older games for the system that you really enjoy. That's another cool thing about retro gaming. What happened there? There's something up high that was kind of blocking my jump. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Looks like a secret bag area.
Let's see if we get a yippee yabba doo.
Let's see if we could get some power-ups, because this is weak sauce. Oh, no. Phew.
Stop pooping, more too.
Yeah, let's not worry about getting up there. Well, maybe we can get up there here. Alright, let's do it.
What are you doing?
Go into this bag.
What are all these people?
Happy boys. Of course.
What if you just broke each one?
Then there'll be sad boys.
It'll make a sad round.
That would be kind of fun.
Mm.
See, even that's kind of like Mario, where the clouds are all happy. Is this Mario?
Maybe it's a big fat copycat.
A big fat Felix the copycat?
Felix, don't fix it. Because you're just being a big jerk.
Hey, look, it's spelling Felix
Where?
on these things I'm jumping on in the cats. So this was the X. Yeah, I think there must be 2 in each. So I think we are going through kind of a boss rush, and we have to fight all the bosses again. Maybe not all of them, but a few. Yeah, he's throwing them. Cut it out, mister. There we go. Glad we got him before he started getting out of control with too many of those. That would have been hard. So when you're doing well, this game is very easy. I think if you're not doing well, that's when you get in trouble.
Trouble double. Is it a pause on this game?
I don't know. Why you need me to pause it?
No, I want to see.
Well, there's 4 paws, at least. Cat paws. Felix, did you... Oh, you did a good job getting here, but this will be our last battle. Click. Well, at least he's being nice again, complimenting us. Alright, this is it. Whoa, outer space. Woo, even another new kind. Whoa.
This dumb habit adventure cost you what though?
Maybe they're friends.
Why is he trying to kill you? Why
It is kind of odd that he just calls. Ooh, alright. This is going to be harder. This looks like it's a one-hit situation. I don't know if there's power-ups anymore. I guess it's good we got 20 lives. Yeah, we are in a one-hit situation. There's no power-ups. Well, if you're gonna make it harder at the end. So this is also kind of different than any of the other levels because it's an auto-scrolling level. It's moving by itself.
What do you mean?
The screen just keeps moving to the right. Oh!
That's not from the really beginning.
I don't think so. Seems like it's pretty good about giving you checkpoints on these levels. pretty generous game. Felix is really going all over. Wow, we got a lot of aliens here. Would you cross all these lands and times and outer space to rescue your girlfriend?
No. I'll just say goodbye.
Oh, what a rat. Oh, you just keep going. I think there was also comics of Felix the Cat pretty early on. Pretty sure I've seen some stuff like that.
9-4.
9-1. Oh, that's weird. Oh boy, we got more outer space stuff. Whoa! You want to jump back in here?
Heck no, it looks super hard.
Alright.
One hit kill.
Not anymore.
That's good.
Yeah, that part is good. Ah!
And is it moving to the right?
No, now it's just back to more of a normal level.
Why is that one weird and different?
Well, this game has a lot of variety to it. That's one thing I like with a lot of the old NES games. They experimented more, so you could do stuff like that. Like on that Yonoid video I made, there's different kind of levels too, skateboarding and stuff. Oh! Oh man, we're falling apart. Let's get it back together here. We may crack under pressure.
Felix. That's what the girlfriend said.
Is that where they copied it from?
Yeah.
Felix the Cat?
Yeah, I know this was made way before. Like 20 something years before.
Wreck-It Ralph copied Felix the Cat.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, those blue guys look like that orange guy on Wreck-It Ralph guys.
Cubert.
Yeah.
Remember we tried Cubert?
And it sucked.
It sucked.
I didn't like it.
You didn't give it much chance. You're not a puzzle game kind of guy, though. You haven't really found the joy of puzzle games yet. Oh, darn it! Ah! I gotta get you try Tetris, then you'll get addicted to puzzles. That one gets everybody. When Tetris came out for the Game Boy, everyone was buying Game Boys. People who don't play games were buying Game Boys. Businessmen were getting Game Boys just so they could bring Tetris around with them. People like Uncle Tony had Game Boys. I think it's probably the only game we ever had. Or only game system. Alright, don't fall this time. Oh! I didn't know he could do that. So you can't really jump when you're sliding, that makes it kind of hard.
Yeah, it looks like Hubert, right?
Kinda. It does have tentacles and stuff though. Hubert just has 2 legs. It does have a similar shaped head and face though. Mouth. Oh, 9-3. This one's a little longer. I think some of them were 3. Like, I'm pretty sure that desert area had 3. Oh, this looks kinda... I don't know if it just looks hard or it is hard.
Looks hard.
It does. Don't be intimidated. Just do your best. Whoa. These are kind of like remixes of earlier levels with a space professor theme. Oh. We'll just keep going.
Are we gonna fight the professor?
Probably at the end of this level, be my guess. And then I think we'll be done. Oh, I think we're gearing up for the big battle. Ah, it is the big battle.
Already?
Ah,
Like this?
yeah. I'm gonna get some more here.
We should try doing the tank.
Ah. Tank might be a good idea. Maybe I should just try to go see if there's one more bag we could fully power up at. Nope, that's all our power-ups. So it's time to stop getting hurt. Would be my recommendation for beating this boss would be to not get hurt by it.
Nothing I ever try to find himself. And so I use the machine.
Kind of like Dr. Robotnik, huh? He always has machines to help him fight Sonic.
Yeah, I saw it in video games or stuff. It's like,
Woo!
it was like lazy bad guys stuff.
Lazy bad guys? Well, he had to invent the machines.
Like, really lazy bad guys.
Well, maybe you mean not tough bad guys, not physically tough.
Like Baxter Stockman, if he wasn't a mutant, or if he didn't have a
Congratulations. At last, Felix. You rescued Kitty. I love you, Felix.
What do you do now?
Let's push the button, I guess. Wow, we're going... Where are we going? Is that Earth?
No, pocket.
Or maybe it's just got a lot of cloud layers on it. Maybe we're going back to Earth. Or maybe he's not from Earth, I don't know. Maybe Felix is in a different dimension. Well, that was Felix the Cat for the NES. What do you think?
Oh, bad.
Bad?
For me.
Oh, just because you weren't doing that well. I bet if you played it more, you'd do better. I think this is one of those end screens where... Nope, nope. It went away. Alright, well... That was Felix the Cat for the NES. Hope you enjoyed it.
Doesn't it act like anything happened?
No, not the biggest ending, but... I told you stories didn't used to be so important. So, fun game. Looks like it took us about an hour. If you're really good at it, you could probably get that down to like probably like 45 minutes would be my guess. But fun game, good time, good way to spend an hour.
It's good. Wait,
Yeah.
this video is an hour long.
Yep. So I would recommend playing it. I don't know how much it costs if you want to pick it up. We're just playing it on the EverDrive, so you could play it on Flash Cart maybe, or just download the ROM, or pick up the card if you can. If I happen to see it out in the wild, I think I'd probably pick up the cart, since I'd say now this is one of my go-to NES games that I enjoy.
It's good times, it's good times.
Alright, well, goodbye.
Goodbye. We're going to do the job for the next time.